Chief Investigative Reporter Craig Cheatham is digging into Rini's background, and what we found is, in keeping with this case, complicated. Craig.
Yes, it is, Kristen. The I-Team just obtained a copy of the first video that we've seen of Brian Rini since police took him into custody. It's jail surveillance video of Rini being booked into the Hamilton County Justice Center. He was released today to the custody of U.S. Marshals. As the I-Team first reported last night, Rini has a long criminal record built around deception. Rini's criminal record includes convictions for burglary, theft, unauthorized use of a vehicle, passing bad checks, and disorderly conduct. He was released from an Ohio prison on March 7th after serving about 15 months for burglary and vandalism convictions. Just a week ago, Rini spent a night in jail for driving without a license. Rini's brother says that he has a long history with law enforcement, including one case where Brian claimed to be his brother Jonathan, and that prompted police to arrest Jonathan for a crime he didn't commit.
He was in juvie a lot when we were kids, and then he started going to actual jail, and then he recently just got out of prison. I tell the family that I'm sorry for what he's done, but for him, I wouldn't even speak to him.
Court records reviewed by the I-Team show a judge scheduled 2 hearings in 2013 to determine if Rini was mentally competent to stand trial. There's no indication that he was found incompetent based on the records that we've seen. Jonathan Rini says his brother has Asperger's, bipolar disorder, and ADHD. Court records also indicate Brian Rini was under the care of a psychiatrist as recently as a year and a half ago. Craig?
All right, Craig Cheatham reporting, giving us an update tonight. Thank you. And we do want to mention here, law enforcement is still looking for Timmothy Pitzen. Just to recap that case for you, on May 11th, 2011, surveillance video captured Timothy's mother picking him up from his elementary school in Aurora. And she told the school there was a family emergency. That's why she was there. Police say she then took him to the zoo, also to a water park. And on May 12th, they checked into the Kalahari Resort in the Wisconsin Dells. Timothy and his mother were last seen together on the morning of May 13th, checking out of that resort. Police say the next day his mother was found dead by an apparent suicide. She had left a note that said, "Tim is somewhere safe with people who love him and will care for him. You will never find him." Now in 2013, the cell phone of the boy's mother was found in a roadside ditch, but police say there was no useful information on it. Pitzen's family says they're not giving up hope.
We know that you are out there somewhere, Tim, and we will never stop looking for you, praying for you, and loving you.
This case also put a spotlight on other missing children, according to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Law enforcement got more than 400,000 reports of missing children last year alone. In Ohio, there are currently 143 cases of missing kids, 37 in Kentucky and 62 in Indiana. We are staying on top of all of the developments in this story. Look for new information on WCPO.com and push alerts on the WCPO app.